Hey everyone, Shawn Clement here, Wisdom in Golf here at the wonderful Royal Quebec Golf Club in our indoor facility. And man, do we have an amazing show for you today. I can't wait to show you and the great work that both Tiger and Charlie have done with their golf swings as of late. We were able to get a really good peek into what they're doing at the PNC Pro-Am today. And, both he and Charlie's had some amazing improvements in his swing. We're going to get to him after we get to Tiger. Now, here's what I want you to see with Tiger's swing. Now, classic setup position, looks very dynamic, semi-tall. And, you look at the takeaway, and everything is moving in the direction that he wants to start the ball. He's trying to hit a power fade. So that power fade is very repeatable for him, and it's something that he's going to rely on during this tournament. So great posture, nice setup, perfect distance between him and the ball. The takeaway, you'll notice everything's moving together. So to protect the back, and to not try and coil upper against lower body, everything is moving together and not resisting in the backswing. And you notice as we continue moving up into the backswing, the top of the backswing matches the direction that he wants to start the ball as well. So you'll notice now in the downswing, beautiful squat, using the ground, and the downswing is also moving beautifully in that direction. And notice that beautiful retention in his spine angle. He is really holding that posture beautifully coming down. He's got support through both legs, and then both glutes and quads. And then you'll notice something really cool. Notice his lead foot is no longer coming off the ground. It is supremely stable on the ground. So that lead heel, so he's using the ground beautifully to release the energy of his swing into the direction that he wants to start the ball. So I absolutely love his swing. And then you'll notice over the course of the weekend, as you're watching his swing, starting obviously today at noon, you know who's going to be watching. His release is so sound. If I release towards you, you'll see how the right hand is allowed to release over the left hand, and there is no letting go in his grip. So you won't see him let go this way, and you will not see him let go this way. So that's something you'll see a lot of players do. When they get to the finish position, you'll see them let go of that grip right here, but not Tiger. He holds that position all the way to the finish. So everything is intact and everything matches up with the direction that he wants to start the ball. Now let's get to Charlie. And let's look at last year's swing. Now you'll notice this year he's taller, he's stronger, a little bigger. And one of the coolest things, way more streamlined than he was last year. So notice when he started last year, he had very straight legs at address. And then because he had a very strong grip, he still, thank goodness, kept the strong grip. Last year, it was mega strong. So he had very, very, that lead hand was right on top, the trail hand underneath. And at the top of the backswing, you'll notice as he takes it to the top, the face of the club is pointing at the sky, like Dustin Johnson, like Brooks Koepka. And then on the way down, you'll notice the squat. Then he had to come back up. And as he's coming up and clearing, you can see his feet are spinning out because he had to turn so aggressively through the ball with that very strong grip. It really allowed him to rip it down the middle of the fairway, and he would hit these, these nice little draws on his shots. But I noticed this year he's playing a beautiful fade. His grip is just a little less strong. And you'll notice at the top of his backswing, the face of the club is still a little bit closed, but way less closed than it used to be, more streamlined. And then you'll notice as he's coming down, he's really supporting the club. He's still collecting here and releasing out there, but notice now he's holding his finish. Whereas before, he was really snapping out of his finish and he'd have to take a step or two. Whereas today, my goodness, streamlined and then just the right amount of clearing on the way through, collecting the ball from here. Notice the trail arm is still bent at impact and extending through into a nice finish where he would really have the ability to hang on to his finish and hold it and give it that beautiful Tiger Woods pose, right? So he is looking really strong. Also, you look at his posture at address, it is more dynamically sound. He's ready to move now. He's more athletic at address, whereas before he was just a little bit too tall. So I would say from last year to this year, way more seasoning, way more polish. To me, they're doing all the right things. The only thing that I have as far as my reservations is I would love to see Charlie do what Tiger's doing now and allow that lower body to turn and not resist going into the backswing. He would be able to gather a little more momentum, get a little more rotational momentum through the shot with ease and not have to force it through. But, hey, 12 years old, he looks amazing. So I can't wait to watch with the rest of you over the weekend. I hope you appreciated these beautiful little tidbits. And this is basically, how you want to go about improving your swing. So they're working on the proper fundamentals. And for more information on that, you want to go to our Wisdom in Golf Premium channel. Go to wisdomingolfpremium.com. It's only $10 a month, $9.95. And you'll see how anatomically, sound all of you are. So when we're using our anatomy to our advantage and we've got the right focus going into the target, the way both of these individuals have, because that's where the scores are going to be made. You're not going to be focusing on the ball. They're both moving through the ball and into that picture. So enjoy that, and we'll see you soon. Nothing feels better than that.